Oh, let's see how fast we can get this done with the amount of pocket change that I have. I think I have 4 quarters and 2 dimes. So I have $1.20. I think that buys me probably 45 minutes, 50 minutes or maybe to get this done. So let's see if we can get it done in that time. Let's go. So I got 47 minutes to make my filing as far as my step 3 in this court case. So check this out. What up, everybody? It's Norman Nicks of the Norman Nicks Show. Just going live. Wanted to talk about time management. So, as you guys know, I beat my baby mama in court. I beat her attorney. Her attorney gave her up before court. Right, like it was probably a week before we went to trial. Her attorney dropped her. So, by me doing my due diligence and time management with background checks and everything else, I was able to stay on top of my game and make sure that I fought for the legitimacy of my kids. And by using ChatGPT, I was also able to use free legal services, more or less. Now, some people don't like ChatGPT. I think using ChatGPT, DIY in family court is probably the smartest thing that has ever been given to private citizens as of today. And as a former paralegal and winning my case through ChatGPT, I gotta say, technology is not necessarily a bad thing. Now, my ex was not paying her child support. She tried to do a modification while not paying her child support, thinking she was going to get 50-50. And if I wasn't the caliber of person who I am and know what I know, and I just went in there with intelligence and not emotional intelligence, I would have not won my case. But because I am a paralegal and I do know that there is time management involved when it comes to family court, you have to make sure that you are following the rules. So number one, what you're going to do when you do DIY with family court is you're going to go into the website for your local community, whether it be your municipal court, your traffic court, whatever it is that you're trying to do that's without an attorney where you're representing yourself. So the first thing you're going to do is go into the website for, in this case, it's going to be for Superior Court here in Arizona, Phoenix in Arizona, Maricopa County Superior Court. So I go under family, court section, and I file where I need to file and do it. The portion that I'm at right now is that I beat her in the modification. I, whipped her attorney's ass. Now, come to find out that there is a separate charge when somebody doesn't pay their child support, and let's say they are also cheating on the tax portion of the child support. When you first go file for child support, they'll group it all together and they'll make the game plan that she pays, or you pay 50-50 or whatever it is for expenses. But on tax times, you guys will split the tax dividends, whether 1 year on, 1 year off with claiming the kids, or it's going to be you claim 3 kids, she claims 1 kid, and then you flip, the next year or whatever. And that's similar to what we have with our 3 kids. Well, the problem is that the last 2 years, she went ahead and facetiously claimed all 3 kids, thinking that I wasn't going to fight back and was going to be just the nice guy and not the good guy. Well, there's a difference between the nice guy and the good guy. So just because they mistake your kindness for weakness doesn't mean that you have to go belly up when they do go toxic on you, making you look like you're trying to, be psycho. So when she went in for the modification, they told me that the tax portion had to be filed separately. So I got everything. I got back child support. I got all my stuff that I needed. I got everything granted to me, but I could not get the tax portion settled. So I had to refile that portion separately. So what I did is I went down to the courthouse and I got the paperwork to show you guys. And it's kind of, I think it's in reverse here for you guys. But the first step that has to be done is that you have to include all the documents and make sure everything is filled out in the packet. And you want to make sure everything is done in copies of triplicates. So you get the original, court gets their copy, judge gets his copy, she gets her copy, or he, or whatever. So after that is done, you go ahead and you process that to the court and you have it submitted to the courthouse. The courthouse is then going to submit you an approval saying, now that we have approved your argument for your modification or for your tax, for the tax modification or whatever, to enforce it. Now you have to have her served. So step 2 is serving service of process, and it says the entire packet of documents must be officially served upon the other party so that he or she knows a court date has been set and knows about the petition you just filed. Nice. Computer, check email. Look for abbreviated case number FC 2015 for all emails. It should be the most recent one. Give me that email and go over option 3 for me so we can get this taken care of so I can get my tax money. Go.
Certainly. Certified Restricted Mail Return Receipt Request is a specific type of mailing service offered by postal services to provide proof of delivery for important documents. As a paralegal with an interest in legal processes, you may find this information useful. Here's how the process generally works. Prepare the document. First, prepare the document that you want to send. This could be a legal notice, court documents, or any other important paperwork. Visit the post office. Take the prepared document to the post office. Request the certified mail service. This service provides a unique tracking number for your mail item. Complete the forms. You will need to fill out a certified mail receipt form, providing the recipient's address, your return address, and other relevant details. You'll also need to select the return receipt option. Pay for the service. Pay the required fee for the certified mail service. The cost may vary depending on the destination and the type of mail. Get the receipt. Once you've paid, the postal clerk will provide you with a receipt containing a unique tracking number. This number allows you to monitor the delivery status of your mail online. Delivery attempt. The postal service attempts delivery to the recipient. If the recipient is not available, they may leave a notice, and the recipient can pick up the mail at the local post office. Return receipt. With the return receipt requested option, the recipient, or an authorized agent, is required to sign for the mail upon delivery. This signature is proof that the document was received. Confirmation of delivery. The postal service sends the sender a confirmation of delivery, which includes the recipient's signature. This serves as evidence that the document was successfully delivered. This process is often used in legal matters where proof of delivery is crucial, ensuring that important documents are received and acknowledged by the intended recipient. It's a valuable tool for legal professionals to establish a record of delivery for sensitive materials. Step 3. Proof of service. Before the hearing can proceed, the court must have proof that you lawfully served the other party. If you served the other party using a process server or the sheriff's office, make sure they give you or the court an affidavit of service. You must file that affidavit of service with the clerk of the court's office and provide the judge's division a copy. The time it will take is usually an hour to file this portion, depending on traffic and the holiday coming up. It would be wisely recommended calling the downtown Phoenix Superior Courthouse for hours and crowd questions.
Oh, let's see how fast we can get this done with the amount of pocket change that I have. I think I have 4 quarters and 2 dimes, so I have $1.20. I think that buys me probably 45 minutes, 50 minutes or maybe to get this done. So let's see if we can get it done in that time. Let's go. So I got 47 minutes to make my filing as far as my step 3 in this court case. So check this out. It took a little longer than I expected, but job finished.
Thank you for watching another awesome video from the Norman Nix Show, LLC Crimes and Interrogations. All artistic rights reserved.